But we are going to move on and go to our speed round questions.
Okay.
We call them speed rounds. They're not really speedy. You can answer them any way you want. We just want the audience to understand you, see you as a person, not necessarily just an author.
Okay.
Are
All
you
right.
ready?
Yes, I am.
All right. Oh,
I am,
and
I am.
just one caveat. They're not supposed to be hard. So if you find them hard, it was not done on purpose. Just saying. I'm not trying to trick anybody here. Okay.
Okay. No questions on trigonometry, physics, and chemistry, please.
I promise you.
None of that.
No.
Don't worry about that.
So question number 1 is, what is your ultimate comfort reread?
Oh, comfort reread. It will usually be graphic novels, the graphic novels that would involve DC characters and vampires and anything that has to do with otherworldly beings.
This is why we love you, CJ.
Yeah.
I used to be Game of Thrones.
So a little plug, my comfort reread is the Blackest Night series by Jeff Johns. So that's where DC characters deal with DC characters that have died and criminals as well, and they come back and they are just ring wielding zombies, or sort of like zombies.
Sounds cool.
I feel like I've read that one, maybe.
And the first time I read it, the panels and the drawing just gave me the heebie-jeebies, and I actually want to go back right in.
This is
If
the
I
other
haven't,
thing.
I'm definitely gonna find it.
Yeah,
This is the
yeah.
other thing about talking to CJ is my TBR grows by like
I
5
know.
minutes every time.
That's what TBRs are for. They never shrink. They just grow
They
exponentially.
explode. Yes, absolutely. Number 2, you're gonna love this one. Who do you think wins in a battle? Gandalf, Dumbledore, or Doctor Strange?
Oh God, that's hard. I want all of them to win in different in different ways. But because Gandalf is a Maiar and he is sort of like, an otherworldly being, unlike Dumbledore and Doctor Strange, who are mortal and they harness magic in itself, I would say Gandalf. Gandalf was just being, how should we say this? He was keeping his abilities in check throughout the series. But if he wants to, if he really wanted to, he can. So I'm going with Gandalf, which is also the name of my first car back in the day.
Number 3, you have to sing a duet with a fictional character. Who do you pick?
I do hope that the fictional character also sings, but I haven't really read a fictional character who can carry a tune. Yeah, but since I want someone who is up for anything or almost anything, I'd probably choose my character, Trina.
Nice. That would be
Yeah.
really cool, actually.
Yeah, and wearing red Louboutins as
Oh
well.
yeah, the sassiness that would come out of that song, man. I like it.
Oh yeah.
Number 4, would you rather host a con panel with George R.R. Martin or share a recording booth with Mark Hamill?
Oh boy, never thought of that.
These are cool.
Woohoo.
These are gonna be
These are
easy.
cool. These are cool questions.
I kind of
if
cheat him a little bit because we know CJ so well.
I know, right?
you know which ones that are just stump me. I'll probably go with Mark Hamill
He's a
because
really nice guy too.
yeah, because first and foremost, he's Luke Skywalker, for crying out loud. We all grew up with Star Wars and all, and plus, he's also a voice actor, and which is in a way what I do during the day. So it would be great for us to talk shop and also just tell him, how much his work has meant to so many people as well as me. So yeah, it'll
Nice
probably be
answer.
Mark Hamill.
Love that.
I like that. I really like that. Number 5 is, which fictional world would you move to instantly? I kind of know this.
Let's see. Because they're doing a movie at it, I wouldn't mind living in Portland, and that would be the Grimm universe.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. And any 5 minutes with David Gentoli, give it to me.
I'm still
Give it to me, David. If you're listening, I love you. That's all.
I'm still upset they canceled that. So
Yeah, but at least they're bringing it back for a movie. So which is,
That's
but it's not the same. It
No.
doesn't feel the same. Well,
No.
that and the Buffy and the Charmed universes. Those are the ones that I wanna I wanna be in for TV.
it's a like double-edged sword, right? Because like you want to be there, but do you really want to be there? Like
I
You
know.
might get turned into a puppet at some point.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you never know. Do I really want to be talking to someone who I thought was a human but actually isn't a Vesant? I'm not
I
sure
don't
about
know.
that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Number 6 is, you're forming a 3-person squad, Avengers style. Which
Okay.
2 fictional characters do you want by your side?
Whoa. I want Chris Hemsworth by my side. That's for sure.
That's just, yeah.
Because because he's a god. And then at the same time, I want someone who can be tactical and rational about the whole thing. So I guess maybe Nick Fury.
Oh, I would not have
Yeah.
said that. Awesome.
Yeah. So somebody who's upper magical in the upper echelon, and someone who's on the down low, on somebody more mundane and can sort of like help you out with logistics.
No. And who has a phone number for Miss
Right, for every other hero that you want to bring in.
Exactly, like,
Everyone.
me. So it's kind of neat.
Yeah,
Number
I'm played by
7.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. Number 7, fill in the blank. When I'm not writing, I'm most probably doing.
Oh, when I'm not writing, I most probably am just reading another graphic novel, or watching reruns of shows, or trying to catch up with some of the shows that I want to be finishing already because I'm late. One of the shows I'm trying to finish is, you guys probably have seen it because it's already been out for quite some time. The Man in the High Castle.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
I
I've never
started
seen that one. I've
Yeah,
heard
I
of
started
that.
that
Yeah.
one and I never finished it. I gotta go back.
Right. I'm enjoying it. It's that alternate world wherein the Germans win World War II, and
Oh.
everything just it's
Explode.
just crazy. Yeah, everything just is crazy.
Number 8 is you get 1 magical power. Which one do you want
Oh boy. So many powers to
to choose from?
consider. Yeah. At this time it'll probably turn back time.
Oh,
That's good.
Yeah, turn back time so that I'm trying not to be emotional here. So that you can relive, revisit, and maybe rework things and situations that you had with people who aren't here with you anymore.
that's very important. I see, like you're such a thoughtful person. Like you're emotional and you're thoughtful. Good on
Really?
you. Good on you.
I don't know.
most
It must be the coffee that I had this morning. So I don't know.
No, you're always like that. You're always thoughtful. You're always no.
Somebody slipped in a red or blue pill in my coffee today.
Oh, this is just DJ the way we know him. So
Yeah.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how comfortable would you be without Wi-Fi for a week?
For a week. I guess I could do for about a couple of days probably, because I can cheat. Fine. I don't have Wi-Fi, but I can always open the data on my phone.
That's
So
right. Peter.
it's still I still have access. I still have access. But when you think about it, most of us grew up without that.
So true.
So and so we've really gotten spoiled in this age.
Yes.
So it will be a massive way of really detoxing your own your own way of thinking, your own way of doing things. But that will be a challenge that I think I would be up for, provided I have enough books to last me for the week. I have at least a good working computer that I can jot my thoughts down, and who knows, I might churn out a novella in a week, and enough chips as well to keep me happy for the rest of the week. So those are
Right, there you
my
are.
conditions.
Oh, and
Yeah,
if you're possibly in Bali or some other country where you can just relax on the beach and read and not have to worry about it. To distract
Exactly,
you
and
from not having
try to
Wi-Fi.
master a foreign language at the same time. So
It'll
so yeah, just little things that you can do in a week's time, right?
Okay, and the last question is, what's your
There will
light?
be 10 more questions.
No, the
No.
last one is really good. Actually, I was really proud of myself for coming up with it. And it's
Okay.
what's your lightsaber color?
Oh,
Ooh.
my first one was red, and then I had a blue one, and for the third one, I wanted to have purple because Samuel L. Jackson.
Absolutely.
But it turns out that the purple gives me more than just one color, so it changes. So I didn't know that it changes. I was like, oh, hey.
I like the fact that he said, well, my first lightsaber was
I didn't mean it that way, but I was just looking at it because it's at the corner of the room.
like lightsaber. I don't have a lightsaber. Yeah, you have a lightsaber. They're like right there.
Yeah,
I
great.
hope I didn't sound like I was bragging.
Well, DJ, thank you so much for answering all those questions.
Thank you. And I'm all game for another set of 10.
Next
We're gonna
time
come up
on.
with another one. She
Yeah.
did good this time. This was a good group of 10.